Hello, everyone. Welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. Just in case we haven't met before, my name is Rachel. Today we are doing a full body flow, so find some space to move and let's get started. All right, we are going to begin today sitting down. You might sit cross-legged one way, and then we will switch how we're crossing our legs in a few moments. But if you can place your hands on your knees, let's bring some length into our spine. We're going to move our upper body a little bit. But first things first, take an inhale to lengthen and exhale, let it go. Feel free to close your eyes here. And just notice the ground beneath you. And just sitting tall with each breath that you take. And allowing your shoulders to fall from your ear. And then taking another inhale. And using the exhale to turn towards the right for a twist. And you can stay sitting tall, or you can lean over, bringing your chest down towards your knee. Using an inhale to lift back up. If you did fold forwards, come back to the twist. Stay for a breath. And an inhale can bring you forwards. As you exhale, you can slowly twist to the other side. And either stay sitting tall or take a tip just towards the knee. And just using an inhale to come back up. If you did fold, come back to the twist. Lengthen the spine, stay for another breath. And using an inhale to turn and face forwards. If you are sitting cross-legged, we're just going to cross our legs the other way. Hands back to the knees though. Scoot around so you're feeling centered. And inhale to lengthen through your spine. Let that breath go. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, you can start to turn your chest over towards the left side first this time. And maybe you're leaning towards the knee again. And using an inhale to lift back to your twist. Stay for a breath. And letting the inhale turn you forwards. Exhale over to the other side. And maybe you're leaning again towards the knee. And just using an inhale to lift. Back to that twist, a nice long spine, and another breath. Using an inhale, let's turn and face forwards. Awesome work, you guys. Close your eyes, lift the shoulders towards your ears, and roll them back and down. And do that again, a nice slow shoulder roll with your eyes closed. And one more time, lift your shoulders up and roll them back and down. Perfect. You can open your eyes now. We're going to move to tabletop, so you can come onto your hands and knees. Give the hips a few sways side to side. Shake it out, but spread your fingers wide. Press your palms into the ground. You can tuck your toes under if they aren't already tucked, and we'll lift our knees into downward facing dog. You might pedal your feet a couple times once you're here, but push a little bit more into your hands and let your head and chest be heavy. You take a nice slow breath in and out. And using an inhale, we'll look forwards. As you exhale, walk all the way up to the top of your mat. Inhaling into a half lift once you get there. And exhale to fold forwards. Inhale all the way up to standing, reach up, and exhale, lower your arms to your sides. Take a shoulder roll. As you inhale, reach up, and exhale, folding forwards. Inhale into a half lift. And as you exhale, folding down, we're going to plant our hands and step our feet back to downward dog, but bring your feet together. As you inhale, right foot's going to lift any amount, maybe nice and high. You might open it up. You can bend that knee. Shine your belly button to the right side, but push more and more into your hands. Three-legged dog. Stay for an inhale, and as you exhale, bring your right foot down and inhale your left foot up. Any amount, maybe nice and high. Maybe you bend the knee, maybe you don't. But your belly button might open to that left side. Push into your hands still. Breathe. Awesome, you guys. Stay for an inhale, and as you exhale, bring that left foot to the ground. Using an inhale, gazing forwards, and as you exhale, walk back up to the top of your mat. As you inhale, lift halfway up, and exhale, folding forwards. Inhale to come all the way up to standing. Reach up and exhale. Lower your arms down to your sides. Awesome, you guys. We are going to stay standing here for a moment. We're going to put a little bit more weight into our right foot than our left foot, which you can step back behind you a bit. Our hands are going to find our hips. So we're going to try to balance a little bit more on our right foot than our left foot. Now, you can either stay standing tall or we can tip forwards. And maybe that means you step your left foot a little further back and a little further back as you tip forwards, but it might also lift off of the ground into warrior 3. You can keep your hands on your hips. You could reach your arms out wide if that helps you balance. You could reach your arms up and above the head if you want a little extra. Push into your right foot. Breathe. And then using an inhale to stand back up and plant your left foot next to your right foot. Give your legs a little bit of a shake. Hands back to the hips, and we'll just think about switching sides. So a little bit more weight into the left foot than the right. Maybe a step back. You can go back and forth, just trying to get lighter through that right foot. You don't have to tip forwards, but you might. And maybe you just walk your right big toe back, back, back until it might lift for you. And you tip a little further, warrior 3. Anybody have holidays coming up where you have to go on an airplane? You can reach your arms out wide. Or maybe up and above the head. Awesome work, you guys. Using an inhale, stand up, plant both of your feet, give your legs a little bit of a shake. Find the top of your mat if you aren't there for some reason, and roll your shoulders back and down as you inhale, reach up, and exhale, folding forwards. Inhale into a half lift. And as you exhale, fold down, plant your hands. Let's step our feet back to downward facing dog again, but this time you can leave your feet hip width apart. Push into your hands some more. Let your head and chest be heavy. Stay for an inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to bring our knees down into tabletop, where we're going to extend our right leg back. You can have the foot on the ground or you can lift it. You can add your left arm, balancing once again. Breathe. Press the ground away. Stay for an inhale, and as you exhale, find your tabletop and switch sides. Left leg back, maybe the foot's on the ground or floating. Add your right arm if you want to. Breathe. Take another inhale, and as you exhale, come back to tabletop. Awesome, you guys. Just spread your fingers a little wider. Give your hips a gentle sway side to side. We're going to bring our shoulders forwards a little bit towards the fingertips or past them. Bend the elbows and slowly lower your chest. And then slide onto your belly and move your hands out wider, maybe 10 and 2 on your clock. You can be lifted up onto your fingertips or flat on your palms, but we're going to lift our chest. So press into the hands, squeeze your back, squeeze your glutes, lift your chest up. Stay for an inhale. And as you exhale, slowly lower your chest down. And inhale to lift. If your hands are too far away, you can bring them a little closer. Exhale to melt it down. One more time to lift. Inhale, lift, squeeze. And exhale to lower down. Nice work, you guys. Stack the palms, rest your foreheads. Maybe give your hips a gentle sway, side to side. We're going to bring our left knee out to the side, half frog leg. So knee out to the side, foot out to the side as well. You can stay relaxed on your belly here. We can maybe lift our right foot up though and bring our heel towards our glute just by squeezing the leg. And if you have your foot lifted, just slowly bring it down with as much control as you can. And then you're going to lift it back up just by squeezing the leg and taking your time. And then you're going to slowly bring it back down. And one more chance to lift it up. Squeeze. How close can you get your heel towards your glute? And then gently, gently bringing that leg all the way down. And you can slide your left leg back in. And scoot your right leg out. Set up your half frog leg. So relaxing through the upper body. Opening up the right hip. And then maybe just turning on our glute and our hamstring of that left leg. So if you want to lift the foot, see if you can just use that left hamstring and glute to lift. And then gentle as you bring it down, going nice and slow. You might not be resting long at the bottom. And then coming back up. And bringing your foot back down for one more lift. And squeeze. How close can you get your heel towards your glute, but you're not looking at it, so it doesn't matter. You'll never know. Send your leg all the way back down. And then slide your right leg in too. Give your hips a gentle sway, side to side. And then lift up onto your forearms. Tuck your elbows underneath your shoulders and let your palms face down. Try to drop your shoulders away from your ears by pressing your forearms into the ground. Press your hips into the ground too, but then try to lift your belly button up. A little squeeze of the glutes. Nice soft forehead and jaw. But gently pressing the ground away and lifting the belly button up, whether it leaves the ground or not. Awesome work, you guys. Stay for an inhale. And as you exhale, gently lower your chest again. Stack your palms, rest your forehead. Take a sway of your hips. We're going to be turning all the way over onto our backs. If you got to flip around or if you can just roll over, whatever you got to do. But once you're laying on your back, you can hug your knees in towards your chest or leave your feet on the ground. But you might sway side to side a few times. Just massage your back. Now you can keep your knees bent, but maybe we lift our feet up into the air. You can straighten the legs or keep them bent, but maybe we can float our feet a little bit. You can tuck your hands underneath your low back if that is a little bit more comfortable. Just getting lighter through the ankles. You might point and flex the feet a few times. Might add some ankle circles. And switching directions. And if your legs are straight-ish right now, just bend the knees again and maybe hug them in towards the chest. Sway side to side. And if you would like to reach for your feet, for happy baby, let the knees come wide, the feet too. And a gentle press of your low back into the ground. Opening up through your hips. You can keep your feet wide, or you can bring them together, but leave the knees wide. Maybe you can still hold on to the feet, bring the soles of the feet together for a floating butterfly. Still opening up through the hips. Take another breath or two, and then you can bring your knees back together for a gentle sway side to side, and eventually bringing your feet to the ground. Or you can slide your legs out long and wide. And rest your arms by your sides or somewhere comfortable. But close your eyes if they're still open. Let your body be heavy against the ground. Can you notice your breath here? And be still. And as always, I encourage you to stay here in Shavasana for as long as you have time for today. Thank you for joining me. Enjoy your day, and until next time, namaste.